Heritage Park is a great place to stay with a full continuum of care, but it's also a great place to work. And Jane is here to tell us about an upcoming event here on February 15th. That should be next Thursday, if I'm doing the math right?
Correct. Yes.
Which is what sort of event?
It is a nurse recruiting and appreciation event.
So I like the way you combine these two things. Who are you looking for to attend? I'm guessing nurses off the top. Yeah, okay, it's, you know,
yep,
I'm pretty
definitely.
clever that way.
Yeah.
And so what can they expect?
Okay, well, it's a great event. Heritage Park loves our nurses, and we like to say we love our nurses the mimosa. So we're going to bring them over to Nick's Martini and Wine Bar at 10:30 in the morning and have a mimosa.
Nice.
We're going to have Wood and Limb, which is a wonderful handcrafted, hand-painted wood art.
Yeah, right. So they kind of help people do these sorts of events.
Yeah. And they're going to
these things.
Help create these. Their name is Wood and Limb, and this is an example of one of the things that the nurses are going to get to do while they're there at Nick's Martini Bar. And you know, Heritage Park, we want to invite any nurse that is interested in possibly looking into the opportunities at Heritage Park.
So not necessarily looking.
Not necessarily.
But if they are, they can come over, and if they're not, they can come over and just have some fun.
Yeah, and they can bring a +1 if they like.
Okay.
You know, they can, you don't have to be a nurse. If you aren't a nurse, bring a nurse.
So what makes working at Heritage Park so good?
Well, there's a lot of great reasons. One of the things is we have a great longevity of our management staff, and so we really love to teach and train, and we value our nurses and all of our staff, really. But it's a great time to come over and just get to know us. We have a lot of fun. The residents are awesome. We enjoy lots of fun activities and doing things with the residents and with our nurses, and we're just always doing something kind of crazy. Elvis on the roof. All kinds of things. Right,
yeah, no, we've had some great moments here of you guys showing us what you're up to over at Heritage Park. So do I need to pre-register for the event Thursday the 15th? Is it show up?
You can get on Facebook, of course, go to the Heritage Park. ASC is where you can go, asc.com and get on and look at ours. Yeah, look at our website and just take a look, and you can pre-register there if you want to, but you don't have to. You can just show up. If there's a bunch of people that show up, then we're ready for that, and we'll just have a great time making signs and having a couple of drinks. We're starting at 10:30 in the morning, but we're going till 3:30, so if you want to have that martini around 3:30, that's all right, too.
So I don't have to show up for the whole thing? It's not like get there at 10:30 and stay all 5 hours?
Usually it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do the actual painting, and that's with breaks. So there's time to have some hors d'oeuvres. There's times to really enjoy the hors d'oeuvres and drinks and that kind of thing, and get to know one another and see if Heritage Park has some good, is a good fit for you.
Right. Yeah. So, and talk about some of the things that happen at Heritage Park, because it is a full continuum of care. You're going to see a graphic here in just a few seconds that shows everything. Well,
Heritage Park does have the independent living, we have the assisted living, we have long-term care, and our memory care. So there's a lot of different opportunities, and we do tend to take higher acuity patients. So nurses are very interested in doing things that, and learning more. And so when we take those higher acuity patients, that allows them opportunities to expand their knowledge. And we do have that long-term management. We have a director of nursing who's been there 20 years and can really teach and train. There's just so many opportunities.
Every day is an opportunity. If you want to find out more about this event on February 15th, head over to their webpage or give them a call and learn more, or their Facebook page as well. Look at all the different care options at Heritage Park. We will be right back on Insight.